How come it's got to be flipped? Okay, why isn't this flipping? Weird. All right, hi guys. I gotta flip it, so hold on. It doesn't want to flip. Hold on, let me get out of here. I'm gonna flip it. I don't know why it won't flip. What the fuck? Seriously? Jeez. Hi guys. Sorry I swore. I'm just tired. I'm tired of all of this stuff. It's just getting to me. It's getting to me. There we go. There we go. There we go. Sorry. Not that you ever heard that word before, right? Naughty word. Okay. So I'm I'm coming on live, you guys. So see, look at it keeps flipping and it won't flip back to me, and I don't understand what's going on. And there's something wrong with the camera, and I don't know how to use this camera. So it's fine when I first put it on, but then it flips and it keeps flipping and it won't flip back to me. Why won't it? There is, there's a flip. Let's flip. There we go. There we go. Sorry guys. It's been that kind of day. All right, so I'm going to be doing a couple of readings. I'm going to be doing stuff. If you're listening to my plant wave, hi guys. I had a great Christmas. Yeah, I did. And I'm going to be doing, you can hear my plant wave. It's, which plant is it? It is a fig. It is a fig that's playing. A fig tree, okay? All right, so hi everybody. I'm going to be doing a couple of sound waves. Soul's Purpose, because I know you guys like that one. And then I'm going to doing a couple of cards. I'm with just fun stuff. Thought about asking, I'm thinking about asking different trivia questions. And you guys, the first 4 people that put in the right answers, like win points. And I'm in the process of going to Kahoot. I've been playing around with it. And it seems like it might work. So, all right. So I'm going to turn this down just a little. You guys can still hear the sound of this is the sound of a fig tree. See the fig tree in the behind me? It's a fig. Okay. All right. A fiddle leaf fig is what they're called. Okay. All right. So, hi guys. I don't know if you can hear that. It's kind of soft. Let's see. We're going to try it again. I had somebody, a follower, tell me they called me today, said that when she heard this Soul's Purpose, she started to cry. So it must work, right? All right. So I'm going to be doing questions. Yes, I am. So don't. And I'm also doing a little bit of a Reiki attunement with my, and I'm getting singing bowls. You can hear this a little louder. Hi, PT Chris. I'm going to be making videos also. And this, if you guys don't know what this sound is, it's a plant. It's literally a plant. Okay? It's a fiddle leaf fig. Right behind me. See? Right behind me. So, okay. And yes, I'm taping behind my plants. I'm a master gardener, and I just got like a bunch of plants. I brought them in. It was too cold. Although it's supposed to be 50 degrees in a couple days. So what, 90 degree difference or something, 80 degree, it's crazy. Anyway, yeah, so if the sound that you're hearing should be relaxing, but it's a plant. And I will play for you. I keep saying the neatest sound I've heard so far is coming from a lavender plant. It's a real tingly sound. It's real light, like real light. So it's kind of cool. Anyway, I am going to pull a few cards and give you messages. And then, yeah, I'll do readings. Okay. So, hi, guys. Hi, Malaysia. I haven't seen you in a while. By the way, I've got a whole new website coming. So keep watching. I know I don't have a whole lot of people on here. There's a couple hundred. Because you guys know I have like nearly 1 million on my podcast. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. Because I get a good 100 people that know me pretty well. So, and that's cool. Okay. Hi, guys. Thank you for following me. I am going to be sending out like a monthly newsletter. And so if I have your email, then, and you've called for a reading, then I'll have it. And I'm not going to spam you or anything, but we do have a list of everybody's emails, and we're going to start doing a monthly newsletter. and then like little tips and stuff on the newsletter. Anyway, there's a brand new website coming out. I've got a brand new website coming. It's going to have, you're going to have links that you can pay and you can take classes. You can go at your own pace, and then you can also hit me up live on a Zoom once a week. So anybody who wants to come in can come in. So that's kind of what we're doing. Trying to get my books out. If you guys don't know, I am a writer by trade. That's really what I do. And I do have a coloring book coming out. Here, I'll show them to you. Would you guys like to see some of the pictures? Let's see, where are they here? This is what the book looks like. Hold on here. They're sacred symbols, and it's a meditative coloring book. It's a meditation coloring book. So see, look at here. So show you guys really fast. Some of it's like fun stuff, like little hippie stuff. But then some of it's more, see, look at sacred symbols. And these are going to be available online. And then you can, I'm going to offer them, like you can buy them by page. Like it's like a book page or something. You know what I'm saying? You can just copy them. That's what I'm going to do. But I am talking to Book Baby. I'm going to have copies made also online. So it's for meditation. See, look at I've got like all the 12 zodiac signs. Now you guys do know I'm an art teacher, right? Well, what do you think I used to do? I used to do this with my students, and I got an urge to make it into a book. So, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just now getting to it. It's been like 2 years. I have a novel sitting for the last 11 or 12 years. It's done. It's just not published. It's about a psychic who doesn't know she's psychic, and she's like 18 years old, so it's like a youth novel. Anyway, I told you I'm a writer. I really am a writer. That's mostly what I do, and I do have 2 children's books out. So if you check out my website, you'll see them. Okay. Hold on a second, and I'm going to get to you guys in a second. Anyway, also, I am 20% off my yearly readings. That's $50. So if you want a astrology reading, a numerology reading, a mediumship reading, I also look at your destiny number, your life path, and I do 12 5-minute tarots for the whole year, and for $200. So if you go on my website and you go book now, or in the bookings or services, you'll see it. I put it there. I mixed it around because, I got a leaf I lost. I'll have to clip that. And all that good stuff. Okay, so anyway, all right. Okay, I know your questions. Hold on. Okay, Amanda, in Malaysia, I came down in price a little. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a lot of people that were like, "Oh my God, you went up so high," because they're taking me hours and hours. I just got one woman's done, and I'm gonna try to download it tonight. It took me 3 days to do, and then the people get mad at me, and I'm like, you can't get mad at me because it takes me that long to do them. I kind of sleep on it. I know. I get downloads at night, and then I give you messages, and you just have to be a little patient with me. I'm on my 4th person out of 7, so I don't know if I'll finish before the New Year's. I probably won't. I'll probably be on the last 2 or 3, but it takes me a little time. You have to be patient. I had one woman that started in, like, she must have texted me 18 times. And where's my reading? And it had only been 2 weeks. I said, you've got to give me more time. It takes me time because I try to do a good job. Okay. All right. So, and if it's after the 1st and you still want these readings, what'll happen is I'll probably, it's already in January, and it's like, I'll probably go into February to February. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm going to take some, I'm just for fun, I'm going to do some cards, you guys. So something is happening for everybody very quickly. Speed and haste. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. And it's an emotional message. It's an emotional message, okay? Where do you go for booking again? Really fast. www.lannisenchantedskye.com or Enchanted Skye. Enchanted Skye will go there also because it loops. And you can go up to where the 3 bars are, and it'll say book a reading, okay? Hold on, you guys. And remember, if you guys could please send me, thank you for all the people sending me hearts, because it's a little bit of money. I'm putting it away. I am intending on buying some property where I can sit down some places that people can have a healing center. That is like, I could use my land. I've got 5 acres, but I don't know. I think it's too crammed here. So, all right. All right, hold on a second. Now, this card is the way you think things are going to go, isn't how they're going to end up. Okay? Remember that. That's what this card, it means it's choices that are hidden that have not yet been revealed to you. I always say it's not going to end up like you think, because on your mind you're thinking how it's going to end up. It's going to take a jog. So something in your lives, you guys, is taking a jog. Okay? And you're going to be in charge of it. You're going to be creating this. This isn't something that's happening to you. You are making it happen. That has to do with this card. Okay. All right. I don't need cards. You guys know I'm doing this for fun. If you guys know, I'm a master. I am a master. I have been doing this for 26 years. So I have mastered cards. When you get to a point where you've mastered stuff, you don't need them anymore. I don't need a pendulum. I don't need any of that. I can just tell. I'm talking to your family. I'm a medium. So, okay. Oh, good, Malaysia. You think that it's coming to an end? By the way, you guys, Malaysia is a good follower. I predicted her to be careful in a car, and she got into somebody hit her. And she called me. She's like, "Oh my God, I was thinking about it. They were right." And I try really hard. If I can warn you, you can prevent it. Now, she had no idea. That was something you couldn't have prevented, Malaysia. I mean, that was like, who's going to think that somebody's going to hit you while you're parked? Do you know what I'm saying? That's just, but you're going to win. Don't worry. You're going to end up with a settlement. I already told you that. You will. Okay. All right. Somebody has no patience. Somebody out here, and you guys know who you are probably, there's no patience. Like you have none. Like you've lost your patience. Why? Okay, that's the hardest card to learn. Temperance. Not overdo anything, right? Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me do a couple here. And I got plenty of time for all you guys. I only got about 120 people on, which isn't that many. You have to remember, now you guys don't know if you aren't watching Metaphysical Meanderings, my podcast is now on a podcast station of 34 million people. And so we don't know, but we think we'll probably hit 4 million live watchers or more. So I'm used to that. So I'm used to lots and lots of people. So this is nice. It's a nice little family. It's working. Okay. Somebody's scared of being down and out. Okay. So who's scared about being broke? There's somebody out here like, I know you. Oh, hi, all. Yeah. Hey, I am too, right? But this is a fear of it, not that it necessarily happens. Remember that. Okay. All right. And remember, I just posted a video on TikTok about manifestation. I don't know did I put the manifestation video on YouTube? I don't think I did. I might have to download it. I'm having a hard time downloading, so you guys know. I'm not doing it on purpose. It's download. There's something wrong with my internet. I'm just tired of the garbage. This is pretty sad when you have to like go sit at McDonald's and download your videos. I'm not kidding. I have to drive into town because I live out in the country and do that. That sucks. You know what? There's a lot of people that are struggling, okay, financially. I do want to say, I'm giving you guys hope because I'm a pretty positive person, that around March, you're going to hear something really big. I think it might be the student debt thing again, because it's funny that I kept saying March, and they are hearing it the last day of February. They're starting the case, like the trial or whatever, because they're fighting it. And I still say that it's not going to hold water, that it'll go through. I did get my student loan paid off. I owed $17,000. I mean, they were supposed to have paid it off at like 2005 or 6 or something. It never got paid off. They always promised us they would and never paid it. So think about how many hundreds of thousands, I probably paid $40,000 in my student loan. So I've paid my student loan off. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why people don't understand that it's the interest, on it, so, okay. Hold on here. Hi, guys. Christmas made you broke too, Frankie? Me too. All right. Okay. Lois, I think this is for you. You've worked really, really, really hard. and you don't know which way to go. Is there, like, are you thinking about something legally, or is it a doctor? Because there's somebody of power that's associated with it. Okay, so just remember that. Okay, and you're feeling like you're trapped, or maybe you're stuck, but that's ending. That's ending. It's going to end. Okay, so it's coming forward. And by the way, look at this card. This is money coming to some people. I still say it's in March. I still say it. And I'm pretty good with time frames. If you guys do not know me and you haven't followed me, my accuracy is approximately 97% of my predictions. It's 92% in the political arena. It's a little lower. I missed a couple of three out of 26, I believe. I missed out of the elections in November. So I'm not perfect. Okay. All right. That was nice of you, Kristen. Please pull a card if you feel inclined. Okay. I like intelligence. That was an intelligent answer. You're getting justice. So something is going your way, Kristen. Look at this with a star. You know, it's going to be perfect. It's going to go the way you want. Now, remember, with the star, remember, I'm a master. I know these cards backwards and forwards. This deck is probably 30 years old. Okay. This card represents the fact that even though you have to take 3 steps forward and 2 back, you still make progress. You still get what you want. So just remember that. Okay. All right. Oh, your birthday's tomorrow, Michelle? Okay, that's cool. Your 50th birthday? Any messages? Do you have a woman that has dark hair? It's kind of like this length. It's a little bit wavy or curly. I think she used to go to the beauty parlor. With dark eyes. Is that grandma? Who is that, mom or grandma? It might be an aunt. She's acting as a guide. She says you don't take enough time for yourself. Like you need to concentrate on you more. You're too giving, and people take advantage of you. That is what she says. She was kind of like, she goes, you remind me of myself. That's what she says to me. I want to say her name somehow has an A or an E in it. Alicia, Alice, Elise. Now that can be Ellie. It can also be the middle name. Or sometimes I pick up that there's somebody in your family with that name that she's related to. So she'll say their name also. Okay? All right? No. I've got people, no, I don't. You can have a card. If I see somebody on here trying to steal people, I know, you know what? I'm going to report you. You get off now. You get off now. I do need some people, by the way. I've got a couple of people that I'm getting a little tired of that, because I would never do that to somebody. That's not fair. I'm not jealous, not at all. But I've been doing this a long time, you guys. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit. Like, I've been watching people on here. And I'm not saying I'm so wonderful, because I have psychic friends who are just really good. But there are a lot of real bozos on TikTok that have absolutely no clue what they're doing. And I sit there wanting to correct them. I don't mean to say that I'm just so much more wonderful, but I've paid my dues 26 years of this. In every situation you can possibly imagine, I've probably been through. And so please be careful of some of these people, because they will tell you anything that I don't know. Like I saw one that was like into spells, and spells only work if you believe they work. You know that, right? If you believe they don't work, they don't work. And so please don't get them take you. One was wanting $100 to cast a spell. I mean, seriously, you do understand that manifestation is a spell, type of spell, kind of like a spell, right? You can make things happen by thinking about it. But you don't sit there and cast a spell and pay somebody to do it. They're just taking your money. Please be careful. Okay? And I'm seeing lots and lots of people that are brand new. Like, I'm sorry, you're 20 years old, and I know we've lived before. I know we've had our person, we have multiple lives. But please be careful. I would never go to somebody that was under 30. There's just not enough life experience. And usually at around the age of 30, you start to come into your own. I know I did. I was about 30, and my mother died suddenly. But you come into your own around 30. And did you know that Native American tribes do not let women on their council, because the women are usually, did you know that most councils are run by women in the Indian cultures? And they won't let anybody on there until they're 50, because your karma's out of the way. You're ready for it. You've got all, you got your kids raised, you know what I mean, where you can concentrate. Just a thought. I would never go to somebody much even under 40, because you're not in the right spot. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. So, all right. So hold on. Malaysia, they will, you know what? Yes, in Malaysia. Malaysia, do you do TikTok? Malaysia, do you do TikTok? If you do TikTok, would you be willing to do be my moderator, please? On hold on here, I need a cord. On TikTok, I need a moderator. I have a moderator, but she's not always here because she's got a little one. She's a very good friend of mine. I'm not upset with her or anything, mind you. It's just, and I understand that. I gotta put a charger on here. Hold on. There we go. There. So just to let you guys know. But hold on. There we go. All right. Okay, only me. Will your daughter get the job she applied for? I believe so. She's gonna have to go back in again or something. Like, I don't know if it's another interview. It seems like she's got to go. Lois, would you be willing to help? Email me. Hit me up on my website, and I will make sure I've got who you are, and I'll moderate you. Okay, I appreciate it, because I get people on here. I've only got a couple hundred. I only got like 150 people on here. It's not that many, but people tried. They last time they did this, they tried to steal people from. Like, who does that? Because you can't get any followers because you're boring, or you know what I'm saying? Like, really? Yeah. And by the way, I'm going to start playing. We're on Tuesdays, so next time you see me, I'm going to have it listed. We're going to start playing trivia, metaphysical trivia. Okay, and I'll have everybody voting, and then we can play it with Kahoot, and we're going to try it with Kahoot. I don't know if you guys know what Kahoot is. It's like a trivia game, or I can just put up questions. And then you guys can answer. The first 4 people to answer are the ones that get points. And then you can play for like free readings and stuff. Okay. All right. Hi guys. Okay. So here's my rules. So I'm going over this. I see a bunch of new people. I don't do a general reading on here, because you can do just kind of a quick question. Sometimes I will do a reading where I get somebody that's coming through so strong. Okay, that it's coming through so strong that I will say something. I am a medium. That's really what I do. But overall, if you could keep the questions kind of simple, otherwise I get a headache. Last Tuesday, or was it Thursday? I was on here, and I had a headache when I got off, because you have to understand how much energy is coming at me. About 150 people of energy. Which isn't that much, because when I'm doing my lives for my podcast, it's like 1 million people. So, and this has taken off, and everybody knows that this has gotten crazy for me. It'll be almost exactly a year that I retired. I literally, yeah, okay. All right. Thank you guys. Yeah, Christina, you can have a card. I'll just for a card, fun, I'll pull a card. Mock battle. You got some mock battles, petty annoyances, and stuff you've got to go through. But it's not like you won't be successful, but you just got you got some stuff coming up that you're going to have to fight for a little bit. Okay? Which isn't bad, but it's going to lead to a happy family, to happily ever after. So it's okay. And somebody questioned me. I just find it so interesting. I don't understand why so many people think that they're the only ones that their way is right. And when we're in this whole thing together, right? Because there's many ways to read cards, but this card to me means, and it's a 10. You have to understand, it's the end of the deck of the cups. It's happily ever after. It's the happy family. And she's like, no, it doesn't. I'm like, yes, it does. And my cards mean something different than other people's. I have certain cards that you would be like, where'd you get that from? I said, because that's what it means to me. I know this deck, 27, this deck right here, it's 1990. So what, 32 years old? And it's still not completely worn out. You can see the edges are kind of worn, but see, look at it, it's still in okay shape. I'll use them until I can't anymore. I mean, I would, even if it were ripped up, I probably would be using it. So, because I like the energy. Okay. Thank you, Kristen. You can be a Kristen. If you want to be it, somebody hit me up after the show. Hit me up on my website on Lana's enchantedskye. Oh, also, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm great at life hacks. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a master gardener. I raise and train horses. I raise and train dogs. I'm an artist. I'm a working artist. And I taught for 31 years on a shoestring budget. I'm very good with life hacks. Okay, very good with them. Okay. And like how to make things last longer. Just weird stuff. Like, people are like, how did you know that? I said, because I've had to live like that. Okay. How to make, glue last longer. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and how to, and people are like, how did 31 years. So I am thinking of creating another YouTube channel. And I think I'm calling it Lana's Little Life Hacks. I can't call it Lana's Life. There's another show like that, believe it or not. And so I'm thinking I call it Lana's Little Life Hacks, because it's, and it'll be full of just weird life hacks type of stuff, because I'm just so full of dumb knowledge. Like, it's crazy. Like, I just be like, well, did you know if you want to make your brushes last longer, like every year, what I would do, I would soak them. I would with a gentle shampoo, like Johnson's Baby, at my brushes, and then put hair conditioner on them. Leave them sit overnight, and they would be in perfect shape, and I would get at least 3 or 4 more years out of them. Because the kids beat on them, and they, that would keep them in good shape. That's the little stuff that I know will work, because I've had to. There was years I had 350 kids, and I had $250 for the year, and and that's how I did my job for a very long time. So okay, all right. So okay, hold on. I'm answering. Okay. Can you pull a card for your first grandbaby? Good for you. I'm so happy for you. Successful. There's going to be success. Okay, that's a successful thing. Lots and lots of work. I feel like, I do want to tell you, be watching her. I feel like she might be a touch colicky. All right, I'm pretty good with health. I do health. And remember, I'm not a doctor, but I feel like she might be a little colicky. Life hack. Want to know a quick life hack? If you got a colicky baby, I had one from hell when she was little. She's in her 30s now. I used to put her on the dryer in her little bag, her little carrier, and that would settle her down so she would go back to sleep. So try that, and just leave her sit on the dryer. It's warm, on top of the dryer so she can't fall, and put her on there, set her on there, and let the humming of the dryer would calm her. Those little things, it does work. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on, Katie, I got you. Hold on. Could you please see if Jordan will come back wanting something stable with me in the new year? Not for a while, but eventually I think so. It'll be more again in the late winter, early spring. I think he needs space. Okay, so just remember that, all right? Yes, I told you, you're right. It works for babies. As Anani said, I said it does work. It's those little dumb things, though, that work, there's so many life hacks that I've got on how to make things. Did you know the best way to sharpen a scissors? Get a piece of tin foil and cut the tin foil with the scissors 3 times. Flip it over and make it small. It'll sharpen the scissors like nobody's business. And it'll keep them sharp and crisp and clear and clean. So try and see those little things. I'm telling you. So I'm thinking that might be what I end up doing. Okay. All right. Hold on. Will you ever own a home in Florida? Yes, but it's down the road quite a ways. We're talking like 10 years or so. It's quite a ways away yet, Dawn. Yes. Dana, will you ever become an AU nurse? Yes, you're going to hear something sometime this year about either a program or something where you have to, where you need to like, I don't know, do you have to go back to school or training or something, or something where there's like something where you're going to go get into like a program to get there? Does that make sense? It's something like that. Okay. Lauren, will you get your job? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. I think there might be, did you apply and you have an interview? I feel like there might be, if it's not this one, there's there's something else better coming. Okay, so hold on. Don't get upset yet. Something else. So I don't know if you've applied to other places or not, but just remember that, okay? Hi guys, thank you. Are you in the right place for career advancement? Yes, Yvette, you are. Yes. Will your mother win her settlement in 2023? Yes, around, but it's going to be a long time this year. It's going to be like something about October. Okay. What state will you move to when you retire? So Valerie, have you been looking at like a warmer place like Arizona? It feels like it's warm and dry. It doesn't feel like Florida. It feels dry. So let me know if I'm, if that's what you're thinking about. Okay. Joanna, will you eventually develop rheumatoid arthritis? There's a difference between rheumatoid and regular arthritis. I don't feel like it's rheumatoid. I feel like it's just plain arthritis when you get old. When you get really old. Are you scared because everybody else has it? I understand that. You have to understand, not all of it's inherited sometimes. Like my mother had everything. I got none of it. Why? Because I take after my dad's family. I'm very healthy. Oh, and by the way, I'm due to get my weight loss surgery. The date is set for June. If you guys don't know, I can't lose weight. No matter what I do, I'm telling you, I haven't even eaten today. I just don't. And people are like, oh, you've messed your metabolism up. No, there's some. I have Hashimoto's, which is a thyroid thing. And I've been approved for surgery. My daughter has lost 166 pounds. She's almost too thin now. I was yelling at her. I said, Savannah, you need to be eating more. She's down to an 8. She's going to have skin surgery and she'll be down to a 6. And I told her, I was like, you got to start eating more. She goes, Mom, I'm eating a lot. I'm eating more than I ever ate when I was heavy. And I'm like, you got to do something because she's a little thin. You have to remember, I'm an extra large frame and I'm 5'7". And if I'm under 150 pounds, I would look terrible. I know what I look like when I'm 100. I know you can see every rib in my body. And she's the same build. And I'm like, she doesn't look good. She just doesn't look that good, okay? Why is Brian ignoring me? Because he's hot and cold. He is scared of commitment, Frankie. He doesn't want to be tied down. Because he thinks he's a ladies' man. He thinks. It's really not. Yeah. All right. I'm doing a very scary, exciting thing with a friend, which is very good this year, Lydia. You guys do know this is a 7-year. So this is a 7 coming up. A 7 is spirituality. There should be an increase in your spirituality and your intuitive gifts this year. So if you start to see all of a sudden you're seeing and doing things, you're like, wow, like it's because it's supposed to happen. The 7 is mystical. It's a mystical number. So it should be where there should be a big increase in your intuitive skills. Okay? All right. Stacy, do you see me getting a job soon? Not soon. You'll have a message coming. Did you know that you can read numbers off cards? I bet you guys didn't know that. If I get through, okay, so let me explain this really fast. So you guys, if you read cards, you can learn from this. If I get like 3 5s, that's 3 weeks. See it? 3 months, 3 weeks. Yeah, you can read numbers off these. So if I'm pulling a read and I got a bunch of 4s, they'll be like this is a 6, right? So I get a bunch of 6s, 6, 6, 6. Then it's 6 weeks, 6 months, 6. Yeah, you can read time like that. I bet you guys didn't know that. You can tell time. I don't need them because I know I've been doing this so long, I just don't. But you can tell time like that. Okay. I had a couple of somebody, and I laugh at readers who say, well, I can't tell time. I'm like, why? You haven't tried or something. It's not that hard. I hate to be like judgmental, and I try not to be because everybody's on their own journey, but try. You'd be surprised. I think people are just, they doubt their own abilities. And I know I did when I first started this. So, well, how often does your crush skeet think about you? I don't want to say every day, but like maybe every other, wondering what you're doing. And he's been watching you somehow on your social media, right? He's been watching on social media. All right. Hold on here. Will my daughter Mariah be okay? She's very depressed. She's also very spiritual. I think she's gifted. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I've talked to a lot of people, and I've talked people out of hurting themselves. And this is the way I tell people. If you hurt yourself and you aren't here anymore, God's going to make you come back and repeat this lesson in another lifetime, and it could be worse than it is now. So you might as well stay here, get what you got to get done so you can move on. Because doing that, it's different when somebody's very mentally ill. That's completely different. But I'm talking if somebody is doing it out of vengeance or somebody is hurting themselves. Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, I've seen it where I'm like, I can't see them. And then now I know, like when somebody's a severe alcoholic and they've heard that, it just recently happened, by the way. It's somebody we know. I can't say who. And this is how they appear to me from the other side. They're very remorseful and they're very embarrassed. And they keep their distance. And I'll say right away, I said, oops. Okay, what did you do? I won't know that sometimes that some of these people have hurt themselves. So when I'm looking at somebody from the other side, and somebody will ask me about somebody, they won't approach me. I can see them off. I don't know. I'm kind of there when I'm reading, and they're off to the distance, and they have their head down. They're embarrassed. They're ashamed, and they won't come and approach me. And so I just tell people, and that has helped people understand that they have to. You made a pact with God to be here. You may have to finish out. This is the worst. This is the worst planet. This is the worst galaxy. This is the worst universe out of all of them. And are there others? I know there's others. I know there is. And if you get through this one, you can have that badge, because I'm telling you, it's not easy. Okay, that negativity is so heavy. Okay, all right. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Ashley. Hold on, Kristen. I think I answered it, Kristen, didn't I? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kristen. I did miss you. Will I get the settlement for your mom's passing? Yes, you will. You will get some. It's not what you thought it would be. It's not quite as much for some reason. I don't know if it's lawyer's fees or what, but yes, you will. Thank you for you guys. You helped me out because they roll quickly. They roll for me. And I've got 150 people. It's not that many. Anyway, Rose, you want me to pull a card for you? I'll pull a card for you. Happy family, the happily ever after. Are you seeking to be happy? Are you seeking to be happy? That's a good card to get, by the way. It's the happily ever after. You're seeking that. That's what that means. That means that you're trying to get it, and there's good news coming to you, and you're raring to go. So something's good is going to happen to you. I'm so happy for you. Okay? All right, hold on. Okay, my best friend is trying to conceive. Will they have good luck in 2023? Yes. Around the middle, maybe April, May. Let's see. I want to say the baby's born around February or March of 24. So I'll figure that out. Yeah, that's about right? Okay, yeah. All right. I'm trying to get to you guys. I'm trying to get to messages. I got a lot of people on here going back and forth, okay? I'm on 2 screens, I'm on YouTube and I'm on TikTok. I'm going to tell you guys, and I'm warning you now, they're going to take us off TikTok. The United States, the government's going to ban us. I have been saying this since 21. that they would ban us. And now it came back again. And I still say that they're going to, I think middle of next year, they're going to ban us. So what I'm doing is always keep connected to me. You can find me. I've gone back to my YouTube, my Instagram, my Twitter. I've gone back to them. Also, remember, so you guys remember this, there's a large following that's happening on Pinterest. Pinterest goes live now of psychics. So there's a large circle of us that are going back to that because we're going to have to find another avenue. I am looking at Mastodon. I don't know what to think about it. I guess I want to wait to see what it does because it's brand new. But I heard that it's, they go by your own server in your own country. So even though it's out of UK, the United States would have their own server. So it's just interesting. I'm pretty techie with this stuff, and I've been kind of watching. So to let you guys know that TikTok's going to be down, I'm telling you. I never remember my accuracy is 97%. Okay, and am I perfect? No, I've made mistakes. I said Kyle Rittenhouse would be found guilty. I think I was wanting to be guilty. You guys know he's from Wisconsin. He's from Kenosha. My cousins are from there, and we can't stand the guy. So I think I was hoping that maybe sometimes I'm getting my own feelings involved, you know? Okay, Anani, would you please pull a card for me? Okay, I will. You have a new start coming this next year. Are you viewing things? Now, that's not death. Don't ever believe. The only time I've ever seen this as death is when we know someone's going to pass. Does that make sense? Or it's the end of a matter. But this is a new start. I always say it's a new start because I always look at the positive of the card. And so you have a new start coming, and it's coming this year. I want to say it's a new attitude about yourself. Are you learning to put up your boundaries? Because I know that the boundaries have been a big thing for me in 2022. Okay. So, all right. Yes, I can pull a card. I don't have to. Yep, I will. Hold on. I will. Okay. Sasha, I'm going to pull a card. Is money coming soon? No. This means that when it's upright, means you're just down and you're resting. This is when things are taking much longer than you would like. Okay, and I do say I think you might get some money back from the government for taxes. That's going to help you out. I feel like there's a chunk of change coming. About $2,800. Does that make sense? I'm pretty good with numbers. And then you're going to be really happy with this. See? All right, just letting you know. All right, and yes, will you be pregnant by the end of next year? Yes, Anna. I want to say you have to try a little bit, Annalisa. I want to say, for some reason, August sticks in my head. I've been predicting pretty accurate. Now, I'm going to tell you something about the girl-boy thing. I am not always accurate with girl-boy thing because I pick up energy. So I swore my granddaughter that I've got now, my youngest, who's 2, I swore she was a boy. But she is the biggest rough housing. I mean, she's actually mean to her sister who's 9. Like, she's 2, and she's just a bruiser, man. And it's a boy energy. She just can't sit. She's just running all the time. Running. And I picked up it was male energy. So, just to let you guys know. All right? Okay. So, if I missed anybody's questions, so let me know. I won't rip you off. Lauren, is 2020 going to be give you a rest with mental health? Yeah, you got a new start coming. Now, can I ask you a personal question? Is there meds involved? Because I feel like it's something to do with meds. There's your start. Okay. All right. I can pull a card for you. I will. Madeline, I will pull a card. You're transforming this year. You're doing something new. You're pulling yourself out of your ashes, brushing yourself off, and you're going with it. Go with it. No, seriously. That's a great card to get. This is all about the phoenix, right? And it's all about judgment at the end of the, when you pull yourself out and you're a new person, and you're going to get your wish with it too. So there you go. Okay. If you guys don't know, I've been doing this 26 years. I've been doing this a long time. And I don't need cards, but I'm pulling them for fun. I could tell you your answer right now. Like, it's so funny because when I do my yearlies, and if you guys haven't looked, go on to my Lana's Enchanted Sky or Enchanted Sky, hit the yearlies. And what I do is 12 5-minute readings. And I will tell you what's going to happen in the cards before they come. And I'll say, well, I think in October, you have this huge change coming. And sure enough, there's a tower card or something. And she goes, I said, I can feel it. And people are like, well, what do you mean? I said, I don't know. But you guys, if you're psychics, and I have a lot of people, psychics that follow me, they understand what I'm saying. They understand what I'm saying. So I don't have to, it's so nice to have other people that are like-minded because you don't have to explain yourself all the time, right? All right, so will you lose weight in 2023? Yes, about 30 pounds. Jay, about 30 pounds, okay? All right, here I'm pulling a card. This is, Beth, this is your card. Watch your money. Is it like a proverbial one, like, but it's telling you to hold tight to your money for some reason. Just watch what you're spending. Be a little bit miserly. That's what that means. This is the card of watching your money, watching your pennies, to get you through until February. For some reason, February is big for you. Okay. A couple more. I'm already at over my minute. I usually do 45 minutes. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try. Will you ever see your granddaughter? IG? Yes, you will eventually. It's gonna be a while though. Sorry. That would just absolutely break my heart. Especially when you've got your grandkids look like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would just break my heart. My youngest granddaughter looks exactly like me. She's got my nose and my cheekbones, and she does. She looks just like me. Same color hair. It's like that color. Yeah, this really isn't my color. I color it blonde. Okay. Let's see. Okay, hi guys. Hi MJ. What's up? Okay, hold on, you guys. PT Chris, I'm pulling you a card. You have a Queen of Cups. Now, this could be you using your intuition. That means you could be using your intuition, but it also could be a woman coming into your life, PT Chris, because I know that you were talking about a woman. And this person could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. Okay? All right. Hawk's Nest, that's an interesting name. I like that. You have this. Okay. You need to take control of your life, or you need to take control of a situation. Now, this is you owning all the power and all the things you need to be successful. You may have to even tell somebody off a little bit and put them in their place. That you own the power. Take your power back, use it for good, and move on. Okay? All right. I'm going, will you have twins? I don't think, wait. Ashley, does it run in your family? It seems like it's genetic. There is do twins run in your family? Because it seems like that's around you, though. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay? I feel that. Okay? Okay, all right, people. I see there's people on YouTube and on TikTok at the same time. I can see you. It's funny. I'm eventually going to go on to Facebook, too. I'm going to have like 3 or 4 screens. I do belong to something called Radio Garden, where I can get on 5 different social medias all at the same time. I just haven't done it. You guys know, this has gotten crazy. Last week I was scared. I was like, oh my God, my readings are starting to fall down. And it was Christmas. And I looked at my last year's schedule. It was the same way. This week, in 2 days, I did 14 readings. So, which isn't that many. I usually do about 10. So 10 a day. Yes, I was doing 34 readings in 4 days. It was to keep up with you guys. So yeah. And if you guys don't know, I used to guarantee my readings, but I quit. I still will stand behind them. I don't necessarily guarantee them because I had a couple people that were trying to take advantage of me. And so but I used to give your money back. If I did, I will, however, if I can't connect with somebody and I've not had a problem I can count it on one hand in 25 years. I will give you your money back. If I can't connect with the loved one that you're wanting to connect with, I will give you your money back because I'll be like, that was a waste of our time, and I won't do that. So that I will do. That's not what this is about. Okay. Will you lose weight by spring? Not as much as you want, Vita. I want to say maybe 12 pounds. But that's nothing to sneeze at. That's one size, right? Trista, I'm going to pull you a card. Okay, so you're juggling money, but there's more to it than that. That's upside down. And sometimes they don't mean the opposite. Did you know that? They don't. I want to say you have a little bit of an issue where you have an inability to get a grip on your finances right now. And that's what that kind of means. And you're really unhappy about it. And you're scared more than anything. So you're trying to decide what kind of way to go. And you need to be very, very careful. Very careful. Dot your I's and cross your T's. If you're thorough, you'll be okay, because there is a good ending to all of it. And I want to say it's going to happen here in 2023. You just aren't, you have to buckle down a little. That's all. Okay? Remember that the cards don't always mean opposites. They mean, like I said, I've told you guys many times, if you've watched some of my YouTube, and none of you guys have been on my YouTube, go hit my YouTube. That on YouTube, I kind of explain some of this stuff, but the cards are emotional when they're upside down. Okay, so that you understand it's different. It's not, doesn't mean the opposite. Like a Tower card upside down is a shock and blow, but it's not as severe as if it's upright. The Sun card is still a positive card, even upside down, but not as intense. See what I'm saying? There's just, yeah. And you have to remember, what I learned how to read. Everybody's like, how'd you learn? Want to know how you learn a card? Okay, go get a deck. Pull a card every single day for about 6 months. Every single day, and watch what happens with the card. You will learn your cards. It takes a while, but if you're patient, that's how I learned my deck. And I also was trained by a Native American woman. So there are certain things, like, look at this, so you guys, so you understand. This card could be spirituality, right? Or it could be the full moon cycle. But for me, it's 30 days. It's a 30-day card. Something's going to happen to you in 30 days pertaining to whatever I've pulled the other cards with. So see, and Spirit hasn't let me down. That's why I'm confident. Okay. So, okay, hold on. I'm going to pull a card. Yeah, I got, will you lose? Was it what you, I think I told you, I answered that for you. Okay. Let's see, hold on. Do you see me getting my, wait. Getting my settlement money. When? Something again is very significant for you in March. Now Mars is going direct. It's been in this really big funk. It ends the end of March, like the 28th. And I think that's what the thing is. What's my YouTube name? Lana's Enchanted Sky. You can find me. It's the same. I'm thinking of my new YouTube thing as making it Lana's something. So I should enter that as a contest. Oh, and by the way, enter my contest. You're going to win a $250 reading, possibly, if you go into, you can go into Instagram, you can go into TikTok and look for it where it says contest. One of the videos says contest and put I'm in. That's all you got to do. I think I got about 1,000 and some responses so far. And I'm just going to choose a couple. I'm going to choose 2. I will tell you who won on New Year's Eve. When New Year's Eve morning, I'm going to be at my podcast station. You guys know that I'm an hour and 15 minutes away from the podcast station because it's in Chicago. So, Chicago. I always say Chicago because when I was raised to say that. But I lived in Chicago, and it's an ass sound. Yeah, and I people are like, what? I'm like, and I have a Chicago accent. So by the way, I sound like I'm from Wisconsin, but I also sound like I'm from Chicago. And so if you listen to what I say, did you know that you can go online and find out what kind of accent you have? Look it up. You can just, and you take this test. Well, how do you say this and how do you say that? What do you call this and what do you call that? And they will tell you within 10 miles of where you live. And they were right. They say you probably live about an hour north of Chicago. And I was right. I'm like, I do. I'm literally off I-90 going through, it goes through Chicago. And I'm trying to not say Chicago. And I am 2 miles away. So I have people who come to see me. I've had several people come out that are followers. because I'm so close. I'm only an hour and 15 minutes from downtown Loop. So if you're traveling up 90, but I live in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, okay. So all right. So hold on, you guys. Corey, I'll pull a card for you. Okay, you got a Queen of Cups. Now this could be you using your intuition. It could be a person. I want to say it has something to do with somebody. This has something to do. It could be you. Are you a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer? Now you're transforming yourself. You're going through a transformer, and it has to do with you being careful with your money. You're being okay. This card can represent you investing too. It's you being miserly and being smart with your money, holding on to it and guiding it, making sure it grows. So it's kind of like just being very cautious. Okay, so you might be doing some investments, something to do with money. Okay, all right. A couple more people. Oh, I got it. Been on here an hour. That's okay though. All right, hold on. I'm having a good time. I'm okay. Will your butter business take off? You're gonna do butter, Malaysia? What do you mean by butter? Like really butter? Because that's interesting. And by the way, if you are interested, I do have sponsorship. I just picked up my first sponsor, who actually is one of my readers, who has the coolest makeup ever. And I'm gonna be giving you a code. I can give it to you now. It's called Moisturized Chaos. And the names of the makeup are funny, like Tears of SCOTUS. I mean, I'm sorry, it was intelligent, made me laugh. But I'm using this lip stuff she's got. It's like it's all natural, 100% natural. It's jojoba oil. It's no chemicals at all, no animal testing. It's very inexpensive. If you go on Moisturized Chaos, moisturizedchaos.com, they have a logo coming. And go on there and order something, you get 25% off if you put Lana 22. Lana 22. The makeup's already not expensive. And it's made in Canada. She's from Canada. I believe she's in Canadian. But it's made locally, and it's a startup company. I loved it. I was like, and I've never had, like, you know how it's been cold and your lips are all nasty? Look how good nothing. I mean, it's good stuff. I'm not just saying that. I will not back something that's garbage. Because if I don't believe in it, I can't lie. I'm a Sag. Sages don't lie about stuff like that. They're too blunt, you know. Okay, different homemade butter. Malaysia, are you gonna make things like honey butter? Like, I'm interested because I love that kind of stuff. So when you get this together, come on, I'll sponsor you. I got 34 million people watching me. I'll sponsor you. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna take 3 more questions. Okay. Oh, I asked I'm sorry. I asked Autumn, will my podcast do well next year, and will I have income from it? You might have income. It'll be kind of it'll be through like a sponsorship like I do. It won't be like, I don't feel like there's a lot of money coming in. And by the way, I haven't made $1 off my podcast in 4 years. I'm getting readings. And that's how I make my money. You have to remember, with a podcast, you guys, you don't make money. You just don't get rich off of them. But what you do is you get sponsors, you get readings, you offer things for people to buy. That's what you do. And that's how people know who I am. I just did a reading for somebody in the Netherlands. I've got a lot of followers in the Netherlands, UK, India, New Zealand, Australia, Brazil. I have no idea, but I have a lot of people in Brazil. Go figure. And then Canada. 40% of my followers are in Canada, believe it or not. You know what? I think they keep saying I have kind of a Canadian accent because I'm from Wisconsin. So they keep saying that I do sort of, and they like, yeah, we think you're one of us. And I'm like, in a way, I sound a little bit like that, sort of. So, and I know that. So maybe, anyway, all right. Couple more questions. Okay. I guess, I love my Canadians. All right. Roxanne, I'll pull you a card. Now, I got this upside. No, wait. I got to do this. Okay. Okay, Roxanne, this is your card. Now, this card means that be careful. You're on your way to success, but it's a lot of hard work. And also be careful not to hurt your back. This stress will lock itself in your back because of the hard work and a little bit of stress you're going, but you will be successful. See, it's that this card is double folded. So just be careful not to hurt yourself. I know when I'm stressed out, what hurts, what's the first thing is my back. My back will bother me. So I get it. Okay. One more question, you guys. Okay. And sorry, I otherwise I get tired. I'm already here an hour. Okay. All right. Hold on here. Hold on. Sarah, you want a card? I'll get you a card. Do you have a man of power you're dealing with? Is this a boss, a doctor, a lawyer? You're dealing with somebody that's of power. You're going to be dealing with somebody of power. And you're taking the bull by the horns. So this is a power thing. I'm not sure. They might have the power over you, or this can represent the 9-to-5 job or something within the constraints of normal society. So this could be a spiritual leader. This could be your boss. This could be a judge. So it's something like that. Okay. All right. Hold on. We'll do a couple more. I got too many followers on here. Okay, hold on. All right. Hold on. If I'm missing you, I'm sorry, but don't push me either. Because I will block you. If people start spamming me or if people start like using their capitals on me, I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. There's a lot of people. It's rolling. And if you guys don't understand that, it starts to roll really fast and I can't catch it. So sometimes, okay. I'm going to pull somebody off of YouTube. Virginia, is your boyfriend cheating on you? Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't like to, but this represents a breakup or infidelity. But I want to say you already knew. You already knew, didn't you? I'm sorry. I hate being negative. I don't like giving negative stuff, you guys. But you know what? I think I usually don't tell you guys anything you don't know. You guys notice that, right? I just confirm it, right? All right. All right, hold on. Okay, a couple more people. I'm trying. I'm having a good night. Yeah, if I weren't having fun doing this, I'd be off by now. I'm okay. And you guys can hear my music, my song, my plant's been playing all night, which is odd. That plant must have stored up some energy. The sun was out today. Literally, when the plants start to go to sleep, do you notice it's getting softer and softer? It's very soft. It's starting to go softer. It's like the plants go to sleep. And I am listening to a plant. It's called a fig tree. It's called a fiddle leaf fig. See, right? It's connected. So I'm gonna make music out of it and put it on my YouTube. Okay. I have lots of plans. I'm a Sag, so I want to do like a million things at the same time, you know. Triple S, I'll pull you a card. Hold on. Mock battles. You got something coming up that's kind of like you got to get through. It's almost like a competition. Mock battles, petty annoyances. It might even be a little bit of an argument. And you're going to feel like defeated a little bit, but you don't realize it's really not that bad a thing. And you just need to cut yourself loose. And I want to say it's mindset. Okay? All right, you guys. I'm out of here. I've been on here for 65 minutes. I'm never this long. But I'm having fun. I'm okay with it. Hold on. I'm going to pull a card. Patty, please do not overdo anything. Do not overspend. Do not anything. Don't do. Temperance means to keep it in balance. Don't overdo anything. It's kind of a warning for you, okay? Just be careful, okay? We have a tendency this time of year to overindulge sometimes a little because there is a change coming for you. I want to say, Patty, I don't know if you're trying to lose weight, but I feel like you might you coming up here. I get a really, really strong feeling about that. So, and if you guys don't know, I'm supposed to be on Manjaro. I'm fighting with the insurance company. I'm not diabetic, but I'm right there. And I tried Trulicity. I'm sick. I've been sick on it. I shake at night and I'm cold. And my blood sugar's dropping because I'm not quite diabetic, but I need to lose weight and I can't. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, all right. Rosalie, I will pull a card for you. You know, people aren't appreciating you, are they? They're not appreciating you for the great work you do and the hard work you've done. You need a promotion, you're not getting it, or you're not getting recognized like you should be. Be patient, because I feel like, yeah, be strong about it. Because I feel like, yeah, it's not coming as fast as you want. Okay? But there is something's coming, and the way it's coming, you haven't seen it yet. But it's coming to you, and the way you think it's gonna happen isn't how it's gonna happen. So it's something's gonna come out of the blue, sort of. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm out of here because I'm tired. This gets us 65 minutes of this. If you want to, I'm going to say it one more time. Go ahead. I'm $50 off. That's a lot off of a yearly reading. You get over an hour of a video just for you. And I will literally sit for a day or two and talk. Like, I'm a medium. You'll get messages from people. And I will literally like contemplate you for like a while, and then I tape you. So that's why if the people want to think that it's because it takes so long, they get frustrated, they have to understand that's what I'm doing. I'm not blowing it off. It's more, well, I mean, I am busy too. I've got a family too. I got kids, grandkids, horses, dogs. I had to take my dog to the vet tomorrow. I think he's got a sore tooth or something. Last night I saw some blood coming out. Like he was drooling and there's a little blood, and I was really scared. I can't see anything in there, but he's old and I'm afraid he's lost it. Like maybe his tooth is bad. So I gotta take him to the doctor tomorrow. But anyway, all right, you guys, take care and keep watching my metaphysical meanderings. Let's see, it's Tuesday. I'll be back Thursday. Okay. Blessings, you guys. Okay. Hold on here. All right. I got to get off of here. There we go. All right. You guys take care, okay?